and this is where I welcome you to The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Another Let's Play on my channel, and I'm really glad that we are getting to start this Let's Play now. I have played Skyrim a lot, over 1,000 hours. I have played Oblivion maybe like 30 hours, which is not much, but still something. But Morrowind, I've only played like 20 minutes before. That was back when I was like 8 years old, and I didn't understand anything about this game. And after like 20 minutes, I was attacked by a rat that I couldn't hit, and I got killed. So afterwards I never touched the game again. And I want to correct this now. So, yeah, we are playing The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I have installed a lot of mods, but we're getting there once we see them. So, yeah, I'm also playing on OpenMW, which is the new engine. Basically, Morrowind was ported into this new engine, which also makes it look much better. Alright, let's get into it.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
And you can see, we woke up in this ship. You can already see that it looks better than in the original. We also have a different UI, and we have music. More music than just what we had before. Alright. What is our name going to be? I actually haven't thought about this. Since this is my first playthrough, and it might be, you know, like the default choice, but I want to play as a Dunmer. We also get there. I checked a bit like what the bonuses for each race are and what I want to play. So I'm going to explain that once we get to choose our race and also our class. So yeah, what are we going to call ourselves? It's going to be a male character, so the thing is, I would like to have like a name that fits elves. Let me think about it. Okay, took me like a bit of time until I figured out what my name should be. This is it. Talvis Devar.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Alright. We get to move with WASD as usual. Can we open this one? Apparently not. Travel lantern. I can't take this one. Okay. Let's just follow him.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Alright. Look up the hatch and press space to open it. Space activates objects and people you are looking at. I would like to change that to E in a second because I'm used to E.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
I noticed that it is very dark in my OBS. I hope I can find a fix for that. Let me just get the controls and let's change activate to E. And then jump to space. Alright. Return. Alright, so we're here. As you can see, we can see a lot more than in the original game. I've put it to like 50% of the draw distance because I didn't want to have any problems with my FPS. But it looks like... oh, that's night. It looks like we're gonna have like 30 FPS outdoors and 120 FPS indoors. I didn't find any change for that or anything better. So, I guess...
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
I guess we're gonna live with that. But it's fine, I think.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna play as a Dark Elf because I want to be an archer. And Dark Elf has Marksman. It could technically be a Wood Elf because that one has Marksman 15, which is much higher, of course. Anyone else who has Marksman? Let me just go through real quickly. No, actually just Wood Elf and Dark Elf, but the problem with the Wood Elves is... let's see... technically, it would be nice to play a Wood Elf, but since this is my first game, first time playing Morrowind, I want to play a Dark Elf, as that is like the... I don't know if it's canon to be a Dark Elf, but kind of like this. Alright. Also, resist disease and beast tongue, I'm not sure I need that, but however, resist fire is very nice, since it's gonna be a very fire area here. I mean, most mages will probably use fire here. Ancestor Guardian, that's also pretty neat. Okay, we have these options here. Like I said, I want to play a male character, so we keep that. The face. I want myself to look like pretty normal, if you can say normal. Actually, that one is quite nice. Let me change the hair though. Okay, like with a mohawk, right? Or what is it called? Anyways. Red hair is... I like to have black hair if possible. Okay, that looks like female hair. If I would like to have this one but with black hair, that would be great. Similar. Yeah, this is a bit too short. We could go for this one though. I think I like this one. And maybe the face a bit different. Actually, yeah, I like the tattoos and the beard there. Let's go for this one.
I'd say welcome home, but from your accent I can tell you weren't born here. Well, you'll meet the natives soon enough.
I will probably. Just need to put down the audio a bit, because that is a bit too much. Alright, let's go. Looks very nice here. Alright. Do I need to go inside?
Head on in.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Give me a second. I think I'm not able to change the light here. I mean, I can, but OBS will not change that. I will have to check if I find a fix for that. At least here, it's fine. It's still visible here. On the ship, I noticed that it was quite very, very dark. But I think for now we can go on like this. Sucutius Ergala.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright. We could generate a class, we could pick from class list, or create a custom class. What I want to do is, since this is going to be a playthrough, and I want to see like what it has to offer, let's see about those questions, although I will probably change it later on. But let's start with this one.
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
Draw your dagger, mercifully ending its life with a single thrust. Use herbs from your pack to put it to sleep. Do not interfere in the natural evolution of events, but rather take the opportunity to learn more about a strange animal that you have never seen before. I will use my herbs, because I want to become an alchemist as well. So,
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
work in the forge with him casting iron for a new plow. Go catch fish at the stream using a net and line. Gather herbs for your mother who is preparing dinner. I think the herbs because, like I said, alchemist.
Your cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Make up a story that makes your nickname a badge of honor instead of something humiliating. Beat up your cousin, then tell him that if he ever calls you that nickname again, you will bloody him worse than this time. Okay. Make up an even more embarrassing nickname for him and use it constantly until he learns his lesson. I would do that, because I probably not be able to make up a story for myself, but I would do that to use a more embarrassing nickname for him.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
Let me read through that again. Okay. In these times it is a necessary evil, although you do not necessarily like the idea. A telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war or in finding someone innocent of a crime. This is a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such an invasion into another human's mind. Or third option, loyal followers to the king have nothing to fear from a telepath. It is important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it is too late. I would say like the first one. I don't like it, but if it's necessary to find someone innocent of a crime, yeah.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
Return to the store and give the shopkeeper his hard-earned money, explaining to him the mistake. Second option, decide to put the extra money to good use and purchase items that would help your family. Or third option, pocket the extra money, knowing that shopkeepers in general tend to overcharge customers anyway. I intend to be very, very rich through my alchemy in this game, so I don't need so much money, so I would give it back.
While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
I pick up the bag and pocket it, knowing that the extra windfall will help your family in times of trouble. Second, leave the bag there, knowing that it is better not to get involved. Or third, pick up the bag and signal to the guard, knowing that the only honorable thing to do is return the money to its rightful owner. I mean... The thing is, I don't know if the noble needs the money, but I would be nice. Maybe I would be... maybe the noble would be thankful if I could give it back to him.
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Ask him to help you, knowing that two people can do the job faster than one, and agree to help him with one task of his choosing in the future. Accept his offer, reasoning that as long as the stables are cleaned, it matters not who does the cleaning. or decline his offer, knowing that your father expects you to do the work and it is better not to be in debt. Well, the first one is the best, I think. It would be fast and he helped us, and I don't want to let him do it all on his own because then I guess the father would not be happy about it, so the first option it is.
Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do?
Position yourself between the pipe and your mother, push your mother out of the way, or grab the hot pipe and try to push it away. Grab the hot pipe sounds like a bit stupid. Position yourself, that's stupid as well. I just push her away.
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
Drop the sweet roll and step on it, then get ready for the fight. Give him the sweet roll now without argument, knowing that later this afternoon you will have all your friends with you and can come and take whatever he owes you. Act like you're going to give him the sweet roll, but at the last minute throw it in the air, hoping that they'll pay attention to it long enough for you to get a shot in on the leader. I guess the last one is the most intelligent one in my opinion. Sure, that would be like a bit stupid, but it would be very nice to see their faces. That one would be intelligent, but I don't want to give him the sweet roll, so I picked the third option.
Entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
Rush to the man's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances. Rush to the town's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances. Or stand aside and allow the man and mob to pass, realizing that it is probably best not to get involved. Yeah, I don't know who is right here, so I'll just stand aside. Your personality and past reflects a spell sword. Well, I'm not going to be a spell sword, but it's interesting. Let me choose. Let me see what they have on offer. We have Acrobat, which is Stealth, Agility, Endurance, Acrobatics, Athletics, Marksman, Sneak, Unarmored, Speechcraft. I mean, I'm going to make my own class, but I wanted to look around to see what they have here. Personality and Agility. Alright. Archer. Basically, Archer would be something I want to do, but the thing is, Marksman is... I think Marksman is with Stealth, right? Yes, so I'll probably go with Stealth instead of Combat. Because I am not understanding why Archer is Combat if Marksman is actually under Stealth, so that's weird. Alright. Assassin, Speed and Intelligence. Barbarian with Strength and Speed. A Bard, Personality and Intelligence. Battle Mage, Intelligence and Strength. Crusader, Agility and Strength. Healer, Willpower and Personality. Knight, Strength and Personality. Mage, Intelligence and Willpower. Monk, Agility and Willpower. Nightblade, Willpower and Speed. Pilgrim, Personality and Endurance. Rogue, Speed and Personality. Scout, Speed and Endurance. Sorcerer, Intelligence and Endurance. Spellsword, Willpower and Endurance. Thief, Speed and Agility. Warrior, Strength and Endurance. And Witch Hunter would be Intelligence and Agility. Alright, but I'm going to create a custom class. What should I call this one? It's going to basically be a sneak archer, so we go for stealth, because stealth has light armor, which I will need, sneak, which I will need, marksman, which I will need, and I guess short blade we can use as our secondary weapon. The rest is just additional things. Strength and agility are both the ones that we want. Strength for the damage. It also works for ranged. It does say how much damage you do in melee, but it also counts for ranged, and I've checked that. How much I carry, it's also nice, and starting health as well, really nice. Agility affects your ability to dodge and hit targets in melee as well as your maximum fatigue, but also in ranged. Yeah, I could go for something else here. How fast you can move. Intelligence, maximum amount of magicka, willpower, ability to resist mana, and your maximum fatigue. Agility, we already went through that. Endurance is the health and health gain per level, and the maximum fatigue as well. Personality and luck. Yeah, but we keep agility because with higher agility, we are better in hitting enemies because we have dice rolls in this game. And if I don't want to have the same issue that I had like when I was 8 years old, being killed by a rat, I need high agility. Alright, major skills. First of all, we go for marksman. Second, we go for the armor, which is light armor in this case. Third is going to be sneak. Then let's go for the short blade because that's going to be our secondary weapon. Because I also don't think we'll have a bow right off the start, so probably we have to go for the short blade. And then acrobatics, jump long distances and avoid damage when falling from great heights. That would be nice, but we're going to put that in our normal skills. I will go for alchemy because, as I said, I want to be very good in alchemy. Minor skills, enchant, alteration, levitation. That's nice. I need alteration for meditation. Meditation for levitation, so that we can fly around and be a bit faster from one point to another. Conjuration is also nice. I think I might go for conjuring some creatures to help me in the fight. Mysticism would be telekinesis, which would be also interesting, but I'm not going for that. Restoration, let me go for conjuration. Then, I mean, restoration would be good for healing, but I think with alchemy we should be good for that. Let me go for restoration as well. And the last thing, I think security would be good, since we are a sneak archers. We also need security for that. Okay, that's how it will look like. Sneak archer, stealth, strength and agility, marksman, light armor, sneak, short blade, alchemy, enchant, alteration, conjuration, restoration, and security. Alright.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
For this again, we also go for something that gives us agility, so that we're easier to hit enemies. But let me go through it. The Apprentice, fortify maximum magicka, but weakness to magicka. Atronach, spell absorption, fortify maximum, and stun magicka. Stun magicka means that you cannot regenerate your magicka. This is like the counterpart to spell absorption, because you already absorb a lot of magicka, then you can't heal it, basically. Yeah, but it's nice for maybe if I would be like a warrior very close to enemies and I wouldn't use a lot of magicka, I could still absorb magicka and have a lot of less problems against mages. Or you do this as a mage, but then you would not need to know what you need to do to get your mana. And I mean, there's some possibilities, but I'm not going into them yet. At the moment. The Lady gives personality and endurance. The Lord, weakness to fire 100%. That is a big one, and I want to do that. Blood of the North, restore health 2 points for 30 seconds on self. That's good, but the weakness to fire is no. I mean, it would only be 25% because we are a Dunmer who is 75% resistant to fire, but still not going for that. The lever, that's the one we're going to take. Fortify agility 25 points. This is what we need to hit enemies, so I'm going to use that. And lever's kiss, this is basically just if I want to get out of a fight, paralyzed for 60 seconds, but also my stamina fatigue will get 200 points damaged for 1 second on self. If I have conjuration and I have creatures conjured, I could use it as well to paralyze an enemy. Hopefully it works and it's not getting reflected or absorbed. But if it works, then I can just let my creatures fight against the enemy, the opponent. The mage gives us 0.5 times of intelligence to our magicka pool. The ritual, restore health, turn undead 100 points, turn undead 100 points, just some powers and spells. The serpent, star curse, poison 3 points for 30 seconds untouched, damage health 1 point for 30 seconds untouched. Which means we can poison spells, 2 spells just, but I don't think they're really that good to use them. The shadow, invisibility for 60 seconds on self. That's also very nice, especially for us, but I think the agility is just better at the moment. Steed gives us more speed. Thief, sanctuary 10 points. The tower, open 50 points on touch to open anything, but we're going to be very good in security, so I don't need that. Spells, detect animal 200 feet, detect enchantment 200 feet, and detect key 200 feet. Okay, not really that interesting to me. The warrior gives fortify attack 10 points, which is also good for hitting your enemy. But as I said before, we will go with the lover one, because we get the agility of 25 points to hit our enemies easier. Alright.
They say those born under the lover are graceful and passionate, although I can't claim to have had any intimate experience of that myself.
Alright.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
So we are Telvis Devar, Dark Elf, Sneak Archer, the Lover's Sign. Our health is 45, which is not the worst. I guess it's because of our strength as well. Endurance is like okayish. Personality is low. And luck is 40, but it's fine. Agility is 75, which is what we need to attack our targets. That's good. Speed. I'm not going to invest much in speed because I have a different idea of how to do that. To become faster. In willpower and intelligence, they are not that great, but we're getting there as well. With alchemy, we can get our intelligence higher up. And willpower, well, I guess I have to see. Most things go to agility, short blade is speed, alchemy is intelligence, enchant is also intelligence. Alteration is willpower, conjuration intelligence, restoration willpower, security intelligence. Okay, so we should be able to level our willpower as well with those skills that we have. Alright. I think we're good. We can start. You now have stats menu, where you can always view your information. It's also like a UI mod that I'm using for this. Right-clicking allows you to use your menus. When you're done with them, right-click again to close them.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Okay, this is our menu. Basically, just our character menu. Alright, nice. Alright, we can read your papers by pressing the E while looking at them, then select Take to pick them up. Alright. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim the 7th decree to the district of Varenfell in the province of Morrowind. Name Telvis Devar, race Dark Elf, class Sneak Archer. Signed Secutius Ergala, agent of the Sedanine Imperial Census and Excise, 16th of last seat, 3rd era, 427. You now have an inventory menu where you can see what you are carrying. Like all menus, right-click to use your new menu. You can click and move objects from the world to your inventory. This is our inventory. Alright. I made it also like 1.5 times the size so that we are able to see a bit better. Now there's one thing I want to do here, which some of you might know that it works, so I'll show you. If I take this, it would be stealing, obviously.
Gods, not the limeware!
I can't even... Can I not?
No! That platter was a gift!
I can't even take it. That's weird.
Stop! That's our best limeware! Get your dirty hands off that platter!
Okay, that doesn't work here. What is not?
Gods, no! Stop it, God! No! Stop it, God! No! Stop it, God! No! That
Interesting.
platter was a gift!
Stolen for the last time.
Interesting.
Continue through to the
I
next
was able
building
to
and
take
talk to
this one, but
Salasgravis.
not this.
Stop! That's our best limeware.
I guess they made like a fix there because people were stealing that and then putting it out of the inventory because then you don't lose it. Because the guards will only take it from you if it is in your inventory. But since that's not the case here, let me see if I can show that to you.
There he is!
And if I put it here, out of my inventory, down there. Yeah, what are you doing? We'll let your actions go for now, but once you release stuff like that, we'll get you arrested again. Alright? But now, if I take it, he won't care. Yeah, it used to work with this one as well, and this has a value of 650, so I wanted to take it, but it apparently doesn't work anymore. So, that's fine. Let's go on. It's getting a little dark in here. I hope I can fix that maybe in... well, I have to enter like a sneak toggle mod as well. I forgot about that. Let's look around here. Alright, this is not where I need to go, but I want to just look around. So what I'm going to do here now, you should learn how to do combat. Pick the dagger on the table you're activating with E. Let's do that. That's the knife, not the dagger, but okay. And if I equip this one... oh, I can't even equip it. Was there another dagger? Apprentice's lock. Equip lockpicks in the inventory menu. Try picking the lock of the small chest on the shelf. There. Alright. I have to equip it like this, and then I can try. I have to... how do I get my weapons out? That's a good question. Let me see. Controls. Activate use. Ready weapon is mouse 1. So I should be able to use mouse 1 for this, right? Ready magic is F. Alright. Okay, but I'm not able to... that's weird. Okay, that works. Let me take all. That's... why can I not get my weapon out? That's weird. Ready weapon. Ah, it's F. Okay, I was misreading that. It's F. Okay, my bad. Alright then. Unlocked. Perfect. Gold. Nice. Let's take them all. And then I will take everything from here. It's stealing, but no one's seeing me, and I need some money before I head on into the world. Nice potion. The fire moment. Alright. This was the dagger. Alright. Equip the dagger by dropping it onto your picture. Let's do that. Press F to pull out. Yeah, that's how they would have told me how to open and to do that. Okay. Okay, that's how it would look like. Note to Riskar. Don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Canciel. Oh, my bad, I took it now. Let's grab everything here. Okay, that's nothing. Is that... this? It has some value, so okay. This one... lights and torches in the inventory menu. Lights and torches can only be used for a limited time before they burn out. Can I equip this one? Yes, that's nice. Very nice.